Hi, Kevin. Welcome to Health Impact West in LA. Thanks for joining us today. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, thank you for having me today. So I am Kevin Baldwin. I currently work for UCLA Health, and I come from actually a clinical background, whereas I would say most people at IT conferences have more of a technical backbone. I did my training in psychology and public health, and at an early point in my career, I decided to apply a lot of the lessons learned in my training to IT and made the move to the technology side and learned early on how we can apply a lot of the things from the clinical, operational side of healthcare to IT and vice versa.
Now, it was great. We really appreciate you speaking today, especially on the very important topic of physician engagement and clinician engagement. So what do you think about Health Impact, the format, the conference itself? Did you find it useful?
Yes, I think the format is actually quite unique. It's the only conference that I've really been to that's so informal, conversational. I described it earlier to someone else as more of a fireside chat, whereas most conferences I've been to tend to be very one-directional. This was really a conversation with the speakers and the audience that allowed us to share some useful insights that were also, in a way, very candid in ways that other conferences sometimes don't share.
No, that's great, and that's exactly how we like to design it. So we like to say that Health Impact is about no PowerPoints and no BS. So hopefully you got a lot of truth and a lot of value out of the conference. So tell us, what were a couple of things that you heard today that you're taking away with you?
Yeah, I mean, I learned a lot today at the conference, but a few key things that I think I'm taking away are the concept of the patient being a person. I think a lot of times in healthcare we talk about population health and patient-centered care, but we always talk about the individual as a patient and not necessarily as a person, which is much more holistic in my opinion. Right. So that was, I would say, one of the key paradigm shifts that hasn't really been talked about in other conferences that I think was unique to today.
Yeah, that's great. And that was John Madison from Kaiser who spoke about focusing more on the people and the person behind the patient, I think was the key there. So that was great. Well, we appreciate it. So hopefully we'll see you again next year at LA or one of our other Health Impact events.
Definitely.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right.